drywall. This is, I can hang stuff here. This is drywall. That's tile. And up front it's like mud. Oh, I see the scene. Hi, little spider. Got a daddy longlegs up there. Get the mosquitoes. Hi, Tuck. Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Heyoka empath. I just like having these little talks on how I feel about things. It's been a weird few days. It's cancer season. I got cancer rising, so I'm going within the shell, the crab. And I'm getting my house in order. See, because I ain't lived in a place where I didn't have to move from in a really long time, so I've had to travel light, just kind of be ready, because life shifts and changes. So now I'm finally in a place that we can settle down, and I'm super excited. Comes with some frustration, some high class problems, but when I dip into the narrative, what's going on in the world, I don't really want to have nothing to do with that anyway. Benny not getting comfy? Benny, get it, Marge. Good boy, Benny. You want me to move that out of the way? Is that better? You like that blanket better? Yep. He's like, thanks, Marge. That one's too scratchy. That one's too itchy and scratchy, Marge. Too beanie. Good boy. So today, and okay, I haven't done a talk in a little while, so I don't know where I've left off. But like I was saying, when I dip into what's going on in the collective, I have yet to see one of them debate things. Like, I don't watch them. Although, the one that was on the other night, it had just started, and I said, I want to see how long I can actually stand to participate in such a level of fucking bullshit. Where are you going, Tuck? Huh? Where are you going? You gonna walk around? Oh, he wants down here. Okay. Alright. I get ya. I said, Mom, mixing it up, Mom. I'm an independent man, Mom. An independent mom. Whoa, get that thing out of my way, Mom. I don't even want it there. I'm telling you, I don't even want it there. And I'm pushing this and there. Okay, bud. He's so cute. Good dog. Just get into just right porridge, Mom. Good boy, you still can't. You still got it, sir. You still got it. Still got it, sir. Still got it. That's what I'm gonna do, Mom. In the mirror, Mom. In the mirror. How you do? You are in the mirror. You're a very important man. He likes to chew on his little arm. And they're not gonna watch you. Good boy. So we gotta do that. Because you're very honorary and they're very smart. You're the smartest boy I got. Love you, buds. Kiss and nuts. Okay. Ass in the air. Anyway, so where was I? Catching up. Trying to go with the flow, high class problems. Oh, so I tried to see how long I could stand watching that debate between those two buffoons. And I lasted about 3.5 minutes. And I'm like, nope, I cannot use my brains, my life force energy in focus. I would rather go scrub the toilet with the toothbrush than participate in such nonsense. So, anyway, it's just gives me more opportunity to get the house in order. So, that's what I've been doing. I got a couple of outdoor storage bin They're like 27 or 57 and a half inches by like 28. They're pretty tall. They're 200 gallons a piece. They hold 200 gallons, and then because I'm gonna have to probably order more, at least one more. I'm not good with space, and and then like it was set. My day didn't go how it was gonna go because I had to go do laundry this morning. So, because I wasn't counting on that because I was supposed to get my washer and dryer delivered yesterday. And I knew it wasn't going to happen. I had my intuition said, Marge, you're not going to get it today. But we'll go ahead and we'll play like you are. We'll go through the motions. And so, because when I bought it on the 20th, and then like a few days after that, they set up to schedule for delivery. And then they said that the window they gave me was from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And then and it also said that they would send me a text message the night before with the 4-hour window to narrow it down more. And they didn't do that the night before. And so like 4 o'clock's coming, 5 o'clock, What's the matter, bud? Go ahead. Here, you want me to turn the fan on you? There. You want that? Good dog. And over here. Want that one? I'm trying to give away this other ultra cool AC. I will. It's one of those that you put water in the bottom of it and it circulates. The only thing is like where I live, it's really high elevation, and in the water table, the water, there's so much sand in it. I swear that's how people get kidney stones and stuff like that. From the mineral, and they don't drink, they just do what they always did, and they just drink right out of the tap, and oh lordy. So where was I? Couldn't watch that. What else is going on? I'm over the frickin' the WikiLeaks, dude. I think they're on to other things past that. That's what they do. They create climactic cliffhangers, and then that's it. That's what life is. It's the same tempo as freaking storylines and plots in a movie. It's no different. Only the media is spewing out the lines of ooh, ah, Although there's a lot of really cool, crazy content out there just by people's volition, the volition of what people, their consciousness, what they're choosing to do. Man, so much road rage, so many crazy accidents. That cop car breezing through the red light in Bakersfield, like just people not paying attention. They're just complacent. Complacency, no bueno. Anyway. So I get on the phone last night, and I can look at this I go onto Facebook, and because I can't find I couldn't get anybody on the phone, and then I got somebody on the phone. Then I was looking at all these comments of I guess this is their MO. This is what they do. And so the lady's like, well, it didn't get off the truck until the 25th, and I look and I'm like, that was Wednesday. I'm like, how long does it take you to unload a truck? Like you unload a truck and then you put it on another truck. Did it stump ya? Because it said Taos on it? Because this is out of Espanola's, the Lowe's that I was dealing with. And I was like, all right, well, as long as I know that my shit is just someplace, it just can't get to me. It's down there, it's just chilling, and it'll chill there until when? Next Friday. It'll just chill. That's just how they do things in New Mexico. I bet it's how they do it in every state, because it used to be where businesses provided service because they wanted your money, And now that I live in such a rural kind of like it's like fucking in this, it's like in the mountains of fucking northern New Mexico. Like, and the way they do stuff is so stupid. I'll get stuff for Chewy, and they'll send it from Colorado, and it'll go down to Santa Fe, and then on a truck back up to Taos. And I'm just like, okay, but you drove through Taos to get to Santa Fe. Fucking I just like the level of inefficiency on planet Earth is so amusing. I have to look at it as amusing. And so I was like, okay, so I go down. I wanted to go, and my plan was to be there at Ace at 8 because I got an email that I could get my storage stuff, and I'm trying to get rid of my storage unit, so I'm trying to get everything put away once and for all. And so went and did laundry, and then that kind of set me back. I met a nice young dude, gonna start his senior year next year, Taos High School. What was his name? Jules. Like that singer with the messed up. I used to have the same top teeth that she had, and then I got braces. Yeah, Jules. That was what he went by, and I was just like, you don't see a lot of look around. I say, it's been a long time since I seen a 17-year-old kid doing his own laundry at a laundromat. You know, that used to be me. I mean, have to walk to the laundromat, fucking for years, dude. I will never forget where I came from. I thought it was like 19 or 20. I was kind of surprised he was. I'm not good with age. I knew he was young. And then I said, well, I'm going over to the store. You want some juice or something? He's like, yeah, sure. He was cool. He was very gracious. We were talking. Then I gave him a ride home, dropped him off on the road where he lives. I didn't take him to his house. I just dropped him off in the intersection. We parted ways. And I said, finish high school. I said, it has nothing to do with that diploma. It has all it has to do is that you started something when you were little and now you finished it. Whatever it is, you know? And I told him how I barely graduated high school, got like a 2.0, you know, because I had English was right after lunch. And then I had economics with Mr. Dunlap, which is a fucking bore, dude. Like, and he's the one that taught us about stocks. I'm like, dude, this shit's stupid, dude. This is like made up. This is like more. That's pretty much when I started with the whole. This is all reindeer games, dude. You got a group of people, and then they start speaking in this language, and they designate rules and regulations. And then they get paid so much money. And then I've always been a laborer, like, because I do better with my, you know, working than just get the work done. You know, it's not like, you know, and then later when I was in Corp America, God, there's so much more to life than all of that stuff. I have been blessed, as hard as it's been to keep me and the mom and the family together. You know, we finally made it to our just right porridge and just chill out for a little while the collective wave of horse crap continues to perpetuate, because it's just it ain't gonna, dude. The level of nutty, I don't have the patience for it. That's why I go out so early, is because I don't want to deal with people like at all, and I love it. I can go the back ways and see the birds and stuff like that. Just kind of chill. So I said, yeah, it has all to do with just following through with something. I said, look around. I said, look how many people say they're going to do something and then they don't. The world don't know what follow through is. You got to teach them. And he was talking about how he lifts weights, and I was like, good, lift weights, good for you, keep doing that. I said, I got a little 20-pound dumbbell that when I feel powerless and when things happen that I don't have control over and they scare me, I pick up my little dumbbell and I do sets of 300. And I do that 3 times a day, usually at least, sometimes more. And then I have my off days that I don't do any, and then I go for walks. And I was thinking about all the gyms I've been in my life, like all the equipment, like ever since, because like I'd have to go see my dad, and he was always into himself and taking care of himself and all that stuff, and so I'd have to go down and see him during the summer, and I'd just go with him to the gym, and I have been in pretty good shape in points in my life. Like there was one time, I was probably 15. I could swim. I just started smoking clove cigarettes at the same age, and I hadn't smoked them for very long. I could swim the 75-yard pool, the length underwater, holding my breath. I thought that was pretty good. I'd panic at the end. Like exhale all the way and stuff like that. Like it was not easy for me, but oh, and speaking of like little things, that I saw that thing that they're doing where they throw the apple up. They throw the apple up and then go sideways at it with the fork. I did it. I thought I was like, all right, I like this stuff. Where's this stuff? Because I like stuff that I can do. Because most of the world is full of stuff that like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not. I wake up, I can't believe how happy I wake up because like I don't have to go to school. I don't have to go to a place and like pretend like somebody that, like they're above me, they're superior than me. You know what I mean? All that stuff. I pretty much, even when I was in corporate American stuff, I've been pretty unmasked. I've lived pretty unmasked, as that's what I understand the terminology is. I just have always kind of been me. Because if people are going to like me, they're going to like me for who I am. And if they don't like me, they're going to not like me for who I am. At least there's not going to be any qualms about it. They're not going to wonder what this chick's all about. I'm all about letting people know what I'm all about. And usually when people keep their mouths closed, they're letting me know they don't agree with me. Because they're not saying that they agree with me. Except today, the woman at the car wash, she was agreeing with me she was at the gas station. I was walking back to the laundromats across the street from the store. And they have a gas station that you can earn rewards at there. And she was like cleaning up and sweeping and stuff. But there's bags out of order out of all of them. And I said, are you out of gas? And she's like, no, there's a malfunction. And I was like, ooh, they're just purging money. They're just losing money by the second with, because people go there because they get savings off their gas and it's holiday weekend and stuff. And I said, man, they just don't plan for stuff, do they? So, what else happened today? Went to the park. And I saw that woman, Della, that chick that I officiated their wedding on Tuesday, Tuesday. She's moving. So tomorrow she's leaving to go see her bite her grandbabies down someplace in South New Mexico, and then she's coming back, and then she's gonna go up to she gets to go to a family reunion. She hasn't seen her family in a very long time, so she's gonna go. There's a lot of people, I guess, reconciling and healing and stuff right now. Cause shit, so many people have been dying the last 4 years. You gotta freaking, it's. To me, the point of life is just getting to a place where, you value life. Because you have to value life, and you have to earn your life, and you have to work at your life, and you have to do things that you don't want to do in order for your life to be better. And it makes my heart happy to see a whole bunch of people that are, You know, like my FYP is full of people on their weight loss journey. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's this one young man though. He's 18. He was in the foster care system and stuff. I'm trying to encourage him to, like, he's living on the streets, you know, and it's like, dude, don't just sit around all day. Don't just have your wagon and then just go to this spot to that spot and then just wait for a day. Don't do that. Go. See if you can intern. If you're going to do nothing all day and you're not going to get paid for it, see if you can go intern in like a tire shop or an auto shop where they work on cars. They do maintenance and learn. And just like pick up their garbage and clean up after them, and then, you know, learn how to keep a good workspace, you know, and go for the shops that have a clean, good workspace, not where there's freaking clutter and spills and shit everywhere, where they don't give a shit about themselves, and so they're not gonna. Yeah, no, you could tell. You could tell. So I was thinking about it, and I've talked to, I know this is going to be, well, people don't really go back over. A lot of my videos are redundant because they're significant. Talks are significant for different times of the year. And now we're coming up to where it's getting hot in a lot of places. And I noticed that, like, it's not hot where we live. It's not hot. See, the thing of it, I got sensitive with all this shit that the anthrax vaccine, more specifically, that the military gave me. And so it fried my endocrine system. And so whenever it gets hot, like, all the things that would keep me cool, like level-headed, you know, it fizzled it all out. It's not there anymore. It doesn't exist anymore. So now when I get hot, like, I have to work. So I can't believe how slow I have to work. Like when I was putting those things together, and it was pretty much right in the sun. And I was so hot, but I'm just like, dude, I just have to put it together. Just put it together. And I was like having to force myself. I said, 50 is a lot different than 30. 50 is much, much different than 30 years old. I had a way more pep in my step. And so, that's alright. I got them put together. I did mess up because I don't use instructions, and then I go back and then I figure it out. I look at them. I use them for reference, but I don't. And they're so wonky anyway that it's just all silliness. Whatever. But I put on the first one. I put the bottom upside down, so I had to go back and correct it. What else happened? I got another shelf today. Got that put away in the kitchen. I'm at capacity as far as shelves, but I'm trying to find a place for everything. I'm gonna get a big old hook and then hang up my bicycle. I'm gonna hang it up. Maybe I'll start going for bike rides, Ma. I could go on this stretch of road. It's all flat. I used to, when I first got that bike, I got it at this little bike shop in Omaha. The dude that owned it, like, lived across the street from me. He had those tandem, like, you could see the evolution of the bike shop, because, like, he had it with a girl and then they broke up, kind of thing. Yeah, that was kind of weird. Anyway, but he'd get up in the morning and go ride like a tandem bike and stuff like that. He had one of those, you know, he's one of those freaking I don't know which word all these words are rushed into my brain. He had one of those handlebar mustache. He's probably only in his early 30s, maybe. You could tell he's been a guide at a river someplace. You know, one of those types. Anyway. Well, I used to go riding for like 10, 15 miles. That's not really a long way for a bike, on a bike. But they had cool trails all over the place in Omaha. Like you could ride your bike from like North Omaha all the way down freaking by Mr. Iskey's house, past Mr. Iskey's house in La Platte. So anyway, I know it's getting super scary out there. So I guess that's why it's okay that during cancer season it's apropos for people to go within and like get your house in order. You know, get that just get rid of stuff that you don't need. You know, I'm gonna try and get rid of stuff, but I'm gonna try and give it away. That's what I'm gonna try and do. But, give it to people that can use it. But we're getting closer, huh, Ma?
Yes.
How are you doing, little old lady?
I'm doing fine.
You're doing fine? Are you content?
Yes.
We've been eating strawberry shortcakes. We've been eating real good. That's why I gotta go walk around. But I gotta go early because there's so much construction and stuff. And then they have concerts, and I'm just like, it's just, the world is not for me. And that's all. I've accepted it. I've accepted it. I have my periods where I fight it. Like, you know, I could be a part of the earth. Nah. It's not for me. And then, when I went to Ace the other day, like, see, it's because I've given such exceptional customer service in my life. I have given customer service beyond what the customer expects. Like, in so many different areas of my life, I've done this. And so, when I go into a place, and first of all, they put up locks on everything because there's so many junkies and criminals, and you know, you got all these thieves everywhere. So the people with integrity, we gotta be fucking held up in life. We gotta be held up in life. So the thing that I needed to put a little wheel under my fence is just an impact screwdriver. And but it was protected under lock and key. It was like $20. Yet I buy these shelves. How come those aren't like it? It doesn't make sense. So anyway. So I go up to the register. I said I need someone with a key right over there on aisle 4. I need right there. I'm right there. And so okay, I'll call somebody. And then I go back and I stand there at the post in aisle 4. And I look over, peek around the corner. Oh, look, there's 3 women, and there's Zach. One of I don't know what role. He don't dress the same way everybody else does, but that don't mean that he's got I don't know what his role is. His role is not to help me with the key that day. That's what his role is. And so, you got something in your eye?
No.
Okay. And so, there's 4 employees right there. You know, and I'm looking around, and I'm wondering, okay. Then I start wondering, like, what is an acceptable amount of time to wait for somebody with the key to unlock this? And then I started thinking, well, Marge, I guess that depends on how much you want this item here. And I'm going through, and I'm having this conversation with myself, and I'm just like, nah, this is lame. It's taking too long. I should just leave. Because I was just over in the corner. I'm overheated, see, because all I wanted was 4 bolts over here on this other part of the store, and this woman associate was helping this man. Like it was so weird. Like, your customer service, like, she was over helping the guy. And finally, I mean, I'm standing there like 5-6 minutes, and they're just like, la, 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 la. And finally, I was like, I'm going to reach on your left here and grab 4 of these. Because she just kept, like, extending it, like, trying to, and I was just like, and I'm waiting. And then they could both tell that I was just standing there waiting to get, they were like, it was so lame. That's how people are, though. They will hold you up. It makes them feel important. It makes them feel big. That's how they do it in Taos, man. It's so fucking infantile. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting heated because there's no air. Like, I'm like getting hot because I'm hot as it is anyway. I have been ever since I was a little kid. Hot, I run hot. And so, I'm already heated, and then I'm like standing in this other place just waiting. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. And I see Lurch. I see this dude, this Lurch. Bro, he was tall. That's the only reason why I'm calling him Lurch. He wasn't big like Lurch was. He was a tall, skinny dude. And he was just fucking moseying. I said, oh no, this guy does not have the key. Oh no. He comes up and he's walking so slow, like meandering. He was meandering, Ma. Like this. And he comes up to me, and I look at him dead in the eye. I say, your legs are longer than me. You might want to put a little hustle into that step. You know, people are waiting for you, you know? You know, people don't have all day like you do here, you know? And he's like, excuse me. I was only in back lifting 130-pound items. I was like, in what fucking universe is that my fucking problem? You want me to go lift that shit for you there, little boy? Little boy in a big boy's body? Because I swear I go by energy. I see, and it's just little bitch energy in big vessels. I've seen it my whole life because they're in a big body. They think that, like, I'm not going to fucking tell them that they're a lazy freaking meandering sloth. Because there have been, every job I've ever had, it's hustle, Marge. Hustle, move, hustle. Time matters. Now I'm on the other side of that, not my fucking time, though? Nah. You can fucking walk as slow all you want, dude. You're gonna. I'm not gonna change your mind. I'm just here to tell you that I know that you know that I know that you're a freaking, you earn that $12 an hour or whatever you get, dude. Because I mean, I've made $4.25 an hour, and I still was the best employee I could be. So, I guess integrity is just in all areas. You know, it's in job, it's in home, it's in, and just people don't have it because why would they? They're allowed to do whatever they want whenever they feel like it. Why would they? Why would they? So thank goodness I didn't have to go inside today. I just, you know, and now it's like, and then like with the sticker people, I haven't gotten my stickers yet. We'll see how that goes. It's like, I can't even be frustrated. My whole life, it's like people fuck up. They can't do what they, you know, I'm high to this standard that has like been, well, I haven't seen a whole lot of people up at where I'm at. So, I mean, I guess I hold the standards and excellence in all I do in so many avenues, you know. There's so many other people that just, mediocre is just the best that they can do. So I don't run with a lot of different people. I don't run in a lot of circles because people are mediocre. They don't have aspirations. I had something cool happen today. Mom and I had a really cool somber conversation. I'm going to get this award real quick and then I'll wrap it up because my voice is getting tired. See, Mom used to always run off. Mom used to always take off. She'd dress up real nice, do her hair, stuff like that. And then she'd go, I'd be like, where are you going? You know, and it was always, I'm going out to take care of business. Right? Mom's always been very private. I didn't even know how old she was until, I don't know, I was like 9 or 10. Then I saw her driver's license. She's always been very private. So, but she get dressed, but she never went to work, right? And we always gave her a hard time because she just didn't go to work, right? Well, the situation is that before I turned 18, 1989. No, I was 15 when that happened. That's right. So when she had her stroke, she knew, like, if she was going to have another stroke or any medical, she knew that with her high school education, so like she couldn't get a job where the insurance was going to be good enough, right? Because she was also born with 2 club feet. She was also a very capable woman of doing a lot of things. And so what she would do instead of going to work, she chose that, she's been on disability a lot, but she's always had she did that, went that route so she could have the medical coverage. And so what she would do in her spare time, all these years later, I come to find out, is that she was... Now, when she lived in Anderson, I knew that there was a visitor center there, and she went up and volunteered there. So I knew that she liked to volunteer in places like that, right? What I didn't know is that she had done it in several different places. Is that she volunteered for years in lots of different places, huh, Mom? Yeah, yeah. And I came across this in one of our moves, and I've tried to hang on to it, and I'm glad that we did. It's all gold leaf, has all this gold leaf, the gold, yeah. I should see if I can get a hold of these people and see, like, get more of a history about what Mom did. Mom got this award. This was back April 15th, 1999. So 25 years ago. And it says the State of California Department of Parks and Recreation presents this appreciation award to Loretta Hessick in recognition of your contributions and dedicated volunteer efforts at the Shasta State Historic Park. And the park staff of the California State Parks wish to extend their sincere thanks and deepest appreciation for a job well done. That's yours, Mom. Right, that's it. So, yeah, so we keep Mom's award and we put it on the fridge.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So, with all Mom's obstacles, that's probably where I get my volunteer thing. I did come across this thing the other day. If you get to know what your astrology is, you can kind of see where your karma is. Yeah. You can kind of see where, like, I don't know what I did with my phone. I don't know if I can talk about it now because I don't know if I can find my phone. Is this your shirt?
I don't think so.
What did I do with the dang phone? Oh, here it is. Bird. Hi, pretty girl. I love you the most. She says, I know that you do. That's what you store about it. Oh, I talked about that, I think. The way I look at life is like we have our natural energy and like our course of action. We have the potential to act this way. We can always do the opposite, We can always go against our own nature. And so I think I did a pretty good job of that.
You did.
I came across this thing that says people that are born in 1992, 1983, and 1974. This is just, what is it? Destiny Matrix Therapist. In the past, there were souls who caused division with their families or abandoned their own kin, leaving the elderly to fend for themselves. However, in the present day, these individuals find themselves unable to leave their homeland due to their country, family, or work obligations. It seems that wherever they were born, they must stay, despite their souls yearning for freedom. I think that makes our story that much more remarkable, because we end up here 3 years ago in a place that was not on my radar. I just said, okay, God, wherever you want us, you're going to get us there. And I was obedient, and I followed my heart, and we ended up here, only to find out Mom was likely born here in Cuesta, which is like 20 miles north of Taos. And then she found half siblings here that she had, she found like all, but they don't want to have nothing to do with her at this point. So that's, of course, Chiron and Aries. Why would they? That would be the opposite of Chiron and Aries. So anyway, but they're here, and so I go around town and I see people, and I see my nose on other people's faces. That's what I think is kind of funny. Because I was like, dude, I bet it's the dad. I bet Mom's dad, my grandpa, is where we get the nose from. I bet. You see, and he's the one that stepped out, is what I'm guessing. Because they didn't know about Mom. Anyway, they do now. She's a precious woman. That's why it's freaking God. I just thank God every day that He's given me the strength to take. She's my home. And we haven't got to stay put. So I have just carried my home, which is her and the dogs and the cat, around trying until we get to where we get to be settled down, which happens to be where Mom grew up or was born, because she wasn't allowed to grow up here. She was put in an orphanage right after she was born, and then she was adopted when she was 3. So not everybody has a really fucking rad, cushy life. So it's like, it seems like all those people with really rad, cushy lives that just get to go on vacation every year and do all. Why don't you fucking do more to help us out that don't have fucking shit? Like, like us people that like haven't had a day off in 7 years. What, you can't go sit with somebody you're so fucking important? You can't go do nothing for nobody else? That's why the shift is that's why the shift is happening, because there's been too many people that have just lived that best life. And they rested on their laurels. Like, you didn't do fucking work. You didn't break your back. You didn't fucking toil. You didn't fucking suffer and sacrifice. No, most people, like now, all these people with all this money, they fucking inherited it from somebody. They didn't do jack shit. They didn't. It's so lame. So it seems like people that don't do nothing to get what they got, seems like they wouldn't have any problem sharing and being generous of heart, yet their shit is their shit. Try that. Yeah, I don't know. It's lame. Well, that's why society's falling. Civilization is collapsing everywhere. Wonder how bad it's gonna get in the United States. I bet it's gonna get real bad. I mean, what kind of fucking dillhole fucking... Those people in Congress... They are so fucking rich, and they're still gonna make it illegal for people that can't afford it. What a fucking gross display. Like, this country is really fucking foul. It's built, its foundation is built on butt plugs. So what do you expect? This is what I expect. This is what happens when people go around and just do whatever they want. Put the people in Congress on the street. Put them on the street. Put them on the street for 4 nights and 5 days. And let them see what it's like to live on the street. And let them try to use any kind of resource that people are get paid to work at to help people. And to see how they like it. It's disgusting, dude. Like, dude, I hope other people in other parts of the country don't think fucking most Americans. See, it's like, what do you do? Like, what do you do? I talk shit on YouTube. That's what I do. Because that's all I can do. Because I'm not a violent person. So I'm not going to go out. I would love to go out on a bullhorn and totally talk shit to the mayor. Little Docker freaking douche, man. Little shit stain. Like, they serve the fucking beast, man. They serve people with money. All they care about is fucking people that come into Taos Ski Valley. They get the squalor and the poverty and the lack of freaking care to the infrastructure. It's stupid. Because they play. Because they were born and raised, and that's all they just got to do all the fun and play stuff, and it's just like, no, you don't know. That's not what planet Earth is about. I think everybody needs to work hard at some point for a couple years. There's too many people, like, they don't know how to do shit, man. They just don't know how to do anything. And how are you gonna be of any use to anybody else if you can't fucking take care of yourself? I would love it if more and more people started taking care of themselves. It is a burden to have to take care of other people, especially when they do things on purpose. Like, fucking don't eat everything you want just because your freaking feelings are hurt. Because it makes people fat, and that causes diabetes, it causes heart disease, it causes all these problems. Just because people don't want to take care of themselves. And we don't, and the people that do take care of themselves, we don't got the strength to freaking carry this person, that person, and this person. People need to start carrying themselves. Being emotionally, physically, spiritually self-supporting. They don't even know how in America. They know how to freaking worship false prophets. They know how to, oh, look at this famous person and that famous person. Who fucking cares about all that? I never have. And I've watched, when I was in 3D world is what I call it, I watched a lot of like series. I watched the whole series of things. Because I would just put stuff on in the background. You alright? Are you cold?
Yeah, no,
I can turn that fan off. And then I would work on my work, and then if I get a phone call, I just, pause it, stuff like that. I was always doing my work. I just listened to stuff in the background. Because I wasn't really, I don't know. So, my train of thought derailed. I'm getting tired. My body hurts. It's almost 8. Oh, you had dinner, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get enough to eat? Yeah? My hair's bugging me. Who was I talking about? Lack of self-support. Being so, I'd listen to shows, and so like I'd listen to, so I would watch entire series, and then I'd go home, and then I'd watch the series at home and stuff like that. So I've watched a lot of series, from like Buffy the Vampire, Dexter. We were talking about Dexter. I was talking about Dexter. I remember that with my Dexter years when I was watching Dexter. And then 6 Feet Under. Excuse me. I've seen a lot of shows. Raising Hope was one that I would go back to. It was like one of my safe shows. I would just have it on the background while I was cleaning the house and stuff like that. Now it's Mom. But I mean, I was immersed. But I never worship people, and I've been to plenty of concerts in my life. When I see the links that people go to now and the resources that they use, I'm like, it doesn't, like, how, I don't know how they can really put that much into themselves without ever doing nothing for nobody else. That's a great imbalance, and that imbalance is going to swing back around here. Patwang! It's going to come smack people. Anyway, I think that's about all I got for now. Hang in there, huh? Yeah? I don't know at what point. Like, when do what, like, I want people to, now that we're at a place that we're cool, I gotta finish it, getting us settled here, and then what I'm gonna start doing is building and, like, seeing if I can get different organizations and stuff like that to come to Taos and bring my own vibe to it, because I don't like the vibe that's here. It's too cousiny. Frickin' dude, old ideas are nil until you let go absolutely. And frickin' this place could do way better, so I'm gonna do it. And I'm just gonna circumvent all the borough brats, because I don't even want to fucking deal with them. They go around and tell people their fences are too tall. It's like, excuse me, why don't you, like, really, like, shut the fuck up. You fuck, like, the planners, they all been elected they all been sitting in the chair for years and years and years, and like, they give this one dude, like, a leadership award. I'm like, dude, fucking leadership in Taos is an oxymoron. It's just, no. If you don't know what it really is, you're gonna freaking give yourself awards and label it whatever you want. Because you have nothing fucking of actual quality to compare it to, so. It's fun to watch them try, though. They play city council! It's fucking stupid. But it's like that in every city. And then they pat themselves on the back because they're doing such a good job at nothing. So lame. That's what I got for now. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.